After a 101-90 victory over the Los Angeles Clippers, the Dallas Mavericks are officially up 2-1 in the series, in a game that can only be described as a nitty-gritty grind game where the offense was taking a while to get going while the defense was holding strong. Our role players stepped up. We were getting in the heads of the Clippers as they were just falling apart right in front of us down the stretch of the game. But man, we have a lot that we need to unpack in this video. I tried to record earlier and there was no sound. Had to double check my mic, so we're good now. So we're gonna break everything down: the good, the bad, the ugly, and what worked, what didn't work, and why the Clippers are just falling apart. But how's it going, everybody? My name is Marcel Martin. This is Mavs Digest, bringing you the latest news on everything Mavericks related. And this game was phenomenal. It wasn't the prettiest, at least not in the first quarter. The first quarter, we finished. We were down by a few points, but we were down, but we weren't out because we quickly turned it on. The guys were getting going. Derrick Lively in the first half was phenomenal. The man was just eating down low. The defense was great. Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington were locking people down, holding Paul George to less than 10 points. And we're going to get to that in a little bit, but this team is just amazing, where Kyrie and Luka aren't having the best shooting night, where the offense really isn't popping off like we know it does. It's good to know that we have role players that will step up, not only on the defensive end, but on the offensive end. Whenever Luka or Kyrie needs someone to get a bucket, they answer the call. But before I get too ahead of myself, let's go and look at this box score real quick. P.J. Washington, the man that got that dog in him. 10 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. He was 0 of 4 from 3, but 5 of 10 from the floor. He was plus 23 in the plus-minus box. He also got ejected for standing up for Luka. We're going to get to that in a little bit here. But Derrick Jones Jr., flight 55, had 11 points, 1 block, 3 rebounds, 2 being offensive rebounds. He was 1 of 3 from 3. Daniel Gafford, he's starting to get things together. He's slowly getting it together. Had 8 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 4 rebounds. He was 4 of 5 from the floor. Kyrie Irving, 21 points, 2 steals, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. 3 of 7 from 3, 8 of 17 from the floor. And Luka Doncic wasn't the best shooting night, wasn't the most efficient shooting night. Had 22 points, 2 steals, 9 assists, 10 rebounds. Was 3 of 13 from 3 and 7 of 25 from the floor. Maxi Kleber off the bench had some good moments, but only about 16 minutes, gave you 3 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Did hit 1 3. Dwight Powell, along with A.J. Lawson and Jaden Hardy, they were over there in garbage time. But Derrick Lively, the young rook, gave you 13 points, 2 blocks, 2 rebounds. The man was unstoppable. And Josh Green, the man, Energizer Bunny, Hustle Man Green, 8 points, 1 steal, 5 rebounds, 2 being offensive boards. He was 1 of 2 from 3, 3 of 5 from the floor. And Dante Exum didn't really do much. He had 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 rebound. He's slowly getting it together, hopefully. But in spite of all that, the Dallas Mavericks looked amazing tonight. We were playing excellent defense. The offense came around, and it was just beautiful. But the Clippers are slowly falling apart. I'm not sure if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, but they're just not all the way there. Russell Westbrook, who was supposed to be one of their, one of the 4 stars, along with James Harden, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, was a non-factor. Only finished with like 1 point this game, and he got ejected. He was playing some questionable defense where he kind of tripped Luka in the first quarter. Luka went down pretty hard, was like limping off the court, but Luka came back and finished the job. But then also, on a closeout 3, maybe it was a long 2, but Russell Westbrook jumps on top of Luka. Another foul. And then while trying to block Josh Green, his forearm knocks Josh Green in the head. A flagrant foul. And then later in the game, Luka Doncic trying to blow by Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook hooks his arm, flings Luka aside, gets on his face. And the moment that Russell Westbrook wanted to put his hands on Luka, PJ wasn't having none of that. The warden came up right behind him and pushed him. And right when PJ pushed Russell Westbrook threw a weak punch. And you want to know what PJ did? My man was stone cold, was unfazed. And then in an earlier altercation, because that was PJ's second technical foul, in an earlier altercation with Terrence Mann, he also got another technical foul, and he was just stone cold. We have a junkyard dog. We have a goon out there. We have somebody who will do all the things that you need to do. Play defense, he can score, and if Luka is getting in an altercation, he'll step in. I'll get the tech. Luka, we need you. I'll get the tech. We're up by 16, 6 minutes left. Don't worry. I got you. We are not soft by any means, by any stretch of the imagination. This team is tough. This team will fight. And PJ, bruh, I got to show you guys. I got to show you this right here. That man is unfazed, unmoved. Look at Luka. He's loving it. PJ ain't worried about Terrence Mann. Bro, this team is special. This team is special. We had a horrible game 1. We all know it. It's in the past. Game 2, we fixed things. Game 3, we kept doing what worked, and we won in 11 points. 11 points. I was asking people on stream, what's worse? Losing by 12 to the Clippers in Game 1? Or the Clippers losing by 11 to us in Game 3? Which one's worse? Even though we had an 8-point second quarter, we still only lost by 12. In this game, we won by 11. You look pretty bad. You had Russell Westbrook getting fouled out. Paul George had 5 fouls. He almost got fouled out. James Harden trying to do everything. Kawhi Leonard, they call him a robot. The man was like a 97 Mac PC. He was on dial-up. The man was just a non-factor all game. But speaking of the Clippers, let's take a close look at their abysmal box score. Why don't we? Paul George, and I mentioned it earlier, getting locked up by Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington. He had 7 points in 30 minutes, had 1 turnover, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, was 1 of 6 from 3. And Kawhi Leonard, 9 points, 4 turnovers, 2 assists, 9 rebounds. Zubats, 19 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 8 rebounds. James Harden, trying his best, but it wasn't good enough. Had 21 points to match his minus 21 in the box plus minus. Or in the box, the plus minus box. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Had 1 block, 2 steals, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Was 5 of 8 from 3, 7 of 13 from the floor. Terrence Mann, 2 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Mason Plumlee off the bench had 7 points, 1 steal, 1 rebound. Russell Westbrook in 19 minutes was 0 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Gave y'all 1 measly point. Had 2 blocks, 1 steal, and 3 rebounds. Bones Highland played a little bit of garbage time, couldn't do much. Amir Coffey, same deal. Brandon Boston Jr., same deal. But Norman Powell in 30 minutes had 21 points, had 3 turnovers, 1 assist, and 6 rebounds. And it just wasn't enough. And I'm going to keep this up for a little bit because I need you guys to understand how great our defense is. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Russell Westbrook combined for 17 points. Those 3. And Russell Westbrook got ejected. James Harden's out there struggling. He looks like he's the only one who came to play, even though he was a little bit of a free throw merchant. But I mean, I'm just saying. It was abysmal from the Los Angeles Clippers. They don't look like the team that a lot of people were worried about. They're looking pretty soft out there, especially when you got Russell Westbrook just being so emotional. And I said it during the stream. The Clippers, they have a lot of talent on paper. Looks good. Like, wow, you got Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. Crazy. But when you've got Russell and James Harden, those two can really get you out of the game. Paul George tries to stay even-keeled. Of course, Kawhi Leonard, he doesn't really talk. But Russell Westbrook was just emotional all game, and he finally got ejected. I thought in Game 2 he should have got a technical foul for arguing with the refs, but he would just let his emotions get the best of him because the Dallas Mavericks were in his head. Paul George was trying, but it wasn't enough because PJ was rock solid. You couldn't move the man. He was ready to go. And like I said earlier, man, it's great to know we got someone like PJ who's willing to just be that junkyard dog, to be that guy for us, who's going to back up anybody. You want to touch our best guy, my guy Luka Doncic, you gotta see me. I'm not going to let Luka get a tech. I'm going to get the tech. And that's what PJ did. He was standing up for our best player, knowing Luka can also kind of be emotional and kind of let the game get to him. Nah, PJ saw Russell push him. Nope. You're not doing that. Not in the American Airlines Center. No, you are not. Good luck. Nice try. Get out of here. I'll see you on Sunday. And that's all she wrote. The Dallas Mavericks are crazy right now. They're insane. The fact that despite a bad shooting night from Luka and Kyrie, they only combined for like 43 points. 43 of our 101 points were from 2 people. Everybody stepped up. Daniel Gafford, Derrick Jones Jr., PJ Washington, Derrick Lively, Maxi Kleba, Josh Green, Hustle Man Green. Everybody was stepping up in a big way. And this team is just phenomenal. I am fairly certain Sunday's game in the bag. But you never want to count your chickens before they hatch. Anything can happen. But this game was amazing. This team is built to win. When the shots don't fall, our defense stands tall. And we keep fighting. We don't give up. And after the first quarter, we tightened things up, and it was just smooth sailing from there. And like I said, the Clippers are falling apart. They're not mentally as tough as we are. We are locked in, and we are ready to go. Of course, PJ getting ejected. You don't really want to see that too often, but it kind of sets the tone. It kind of sends a message like, hey, you're not going to touch my guy. Luka Doncic will not be messed with. I will gladly get a technical foul and get ejected. You're not doing that. And that's the type of thing to really just energize and get guys going and just revved up. But one thing I just want to throw up again for you guys right here. PG-13, Kawhi, and Russ tonight. 8 fouls with 2 technicals, 7 turnovers, and a total of 7 buckets. Horrible, abysmal. Like I said, I know in game 1 we had 8 points in the second quarter, but I would argue this is probably a worse performance. In my opinion, this was a far worse performance than what we did in game 1. Say what you want. Mavs in 5, I believe it. You see it. It's going to happen. We got them on Sunday. We'll be back next week in LA, and it's going to be amazing. And we will be live on Sunday for that game. You best believe it. We're going to be here watching our boys go at it. I hope Kyrie and Luka have a better shooting night. I hope our defense still stands tall, because that has been our saving grace for the latter half of the season, it feels like. Our defense is amazing, and we're showing it. A lot of people thought that we were frauds because we had an easy schedule to end the season. Okay, cool. You got to see it still. The West runs through us, baby. We gonna blow right by the Clippers. Go right by the Thunder. We'll see the Nuggets in the 3rd round. The West goes through the Dallas Mavericks. You can't get past us, you're not going far. And we're proving it day in and day out as this team. I mean, look, Kawhi Leonard, we're going to talk about Kawhi Leonard tomorrow. I have a whole video lined up for that, because he was supposed to be the X factor for the Los Angeles Clippers. We were worried about him coming back. We were like, hey, if he's not 100%, we should be able to win. We're absolutely right. He's not 100%. We're definitely going to win. As we already showed you, the 2 games he played, the team's just falling apart. And I'm tired of everybody calling him the Claw. Because you know what? You can have the Claw. The Claw ain't getting you nowhere. I'll take a nice, tall Slovenian bottle of White Claw. Pure Clamp God flavor. The man Luka's doing it, guys. He's leading the team on defense. He's trying to lead us on offense. But if that fails, the team just rallies together and gets things going. And alongside the Clamp God White Claw Luka Doncic, we got a god walking amongst mortal men. Supreme Kai. The man only had like 2 or 3 points in the first half, had like 19 in the second half. Amazing. Beautiful. What more could you ask for? But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for making this far into the video. Make sure you check out our Twitter and Discords. Link in the description below. Consider becoming a channel member. We are doing a free jersey giveaway, as we do every single month here on this channel. And the only way to enter is to become a channel member. So consider becoming a channel member. We are going live Sunday, so make sure you subscribe so you get all our notifications so you don't miss out on a single thing we do. But until next time, y'all take care. Peace.